What's up, YouTube? We are back with another one, and it's a fresh Monday. We got this 4-day week going on. It's a bittersweet thing because you got 2 days on and 1 day off, and then the next 2 days. But you got to take what you can get, so I'm grateful for that. And today, I just want to talk about these narcissists. They are at an all-time high. And with that being said, let's ride. So, definitely want to talk about these narcissists. And first and foremost, a lot of people are narcissists, but they don't even know that they're narcissists because it's just the behavior in general that makes them a narcissist. And please forgive me, but I'm thinking that the US is like breeding narcissists like there's no tomorrow. They're at an all-time high, as I stated earlier. It's just ridiculous. These people do not know what accountability is whatsoever. These are the type of people that will harass you, throw you under the bus, and some more stuff, and then they'll play the victim. Somehow, some way, it's never their fault. It's always somebody else's fault for the things that they decide to do to others, which is terrifying because a lot of people wind up in sticky situations because of these narcissists. And these people have absolutely no remorse whatsoever. It's to the point where you don't even want to associate with people anymore because of this situation. I wanted to call it a condition, but it's not because, like I said, it's became the norm. And like I said, it's scary. It really is. You have all types of narcissists in all kinds of situations. You have the ones that you work with, and you try your best to be as kind and polite as you possibly can, because ultimately you're there to do a job so that you can feed your family. And for some strange reason, these people, they would pick until you just can't take it anymore. And somehow they cannot figure out for the life of them why you are, at some point snapping on them. Even if you try to explain the situation to them and the reason why you are coming the way you are coming, they will somehow, once again, make you the bad guy. And it's strange. That's just at the workplace. But just imagine having to live with a narcissist. I can only imagine how that is. You're in constant agony because you are afraid to tell someone about themselves because of the backlash you're going to receive for doing so. Like, for instance, you might say, you know, maybe you snore, and somehow, some way, you will be the blame for that person snoring. Well, if you didn't bother me, I wouldn't snore. And you like, what? Like, that don't even make sense, but it really makes sense to them. And it's almost as if they are zombies because their brain doesn't function the way a normal human being brain's supposed to function. And like I said, it could be in any situation. Even your own kids, they become narcissists. They will blame you for them not doing their chores. You can say, hey, son, hey, daughter, I done asked you 2 times to take the garbage out. And they'll come up with every excuse in the world why they couldn't take the garbage out. Now, granted, kids, they're gonna be kids, but when it gets to the point where they behave and act like you just abused them because you asked them to do their chores, then you have a problem. And the same thing goes for friendships and relationships, because who wants to be around someone who's constantly making you feel like you're doing something wrong when all you're trying to do is think logically? And they got this playing victim tactic down to a T. I'm talking about down to a T. They get the screaming, they get the yelling and arguing and fussing and fighting, when the whole time all you're trying to do is explain something to them. But of course, they don't want to understand or hear it. So this is where the victim mentality comes from. And the main thing that they like to do is get as many people on their side, so it seems as if, like I said, they're being abused. And you're like, what? I mean, at some point, that's all you can say, because you can't see how this is all playing out. It's like a mystery or something. It's like a Twilight Zone, if you will, because it's like, are you serious? So people, please stop encouraging these narcissists. It's bad enough that us average people have to deal with them on a daily basis. But by you encouraging them, you're basically telling them it's okay to behave that way, and it's not. So please stop. If somebody come to you and tell you about what somebody else did, make sure that other person is there. If they're not there, then do not, I repeat, do not indulge in that conversation. It's too often that we want to sympathize for folks, but what is it costing us to do so? Like, seriously, think about it. Every time that you say, wow, did they really do that? Wow, do you want me to say something? Wow, do you need me? Trust and believe me, you're encouraging them. And just imagine if they don't went through life behaving this way. I'm talking about these people are 30, 40, 50 years old. And they've been getting away with it all this time. There's no going back. This is who they are. So make sure you're not encouraging these narcissists. And how do you know that you're dealing with a narcissist? They're always a victim, no matter what. But I'm going to let y'all go on this one, man. I don't want to talk too much about them. I don't even want to have that energy, to be honest with you. But, yeah, stay away from these narcissists, man. Keep your eyes open because they out here and they're definitely lurking. Y'all be good, people. Love y'all.